So this room is pretty awesome. Very quiet, very calm. Loving the aesthetic here. I'm going to wind down with some sorbet that I just ordered for myself. A little bit of quiet time. Yeah, and we'll see what tomorrow holds. Night. Good morning. I had a great sleep, virtually undisturbed last night, and it's just what my body needed. So today, I really don't have an agenda other than, not like a schedule per se, but just a few things that I've always just wanted to try and do kind of by myself. First up, I'm gonna go on a walk, I think around Silver Lake. I've always wanted to just do a little walk around those parts, so that's what I'm gonna do. Take me in the bump along, and from there, I will come back and get ready, I guess. Finally finished, and I'm gonna head out and get me some breakfast. So I forgot to chat in the hotel room, but I'm all cleaned up and feel really good. Had some breakfast, some really good quiet time because your girl really needed it. And now I'm going to go out for the day, run a few, I don't want to call them errands because that's not mommy trip like, but I'm gonna go do some things that I just want to do, just me by myself, with no kids rushing me or husbands wondering how much I'm spending. You know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all. I came, I saw, I conquered. I did not end up getting some envelopes. I was looking for some like Euro flap style for 5x7. But I already ordered some on Amazon, but I wasn't sure about the color. But I FaceTimed Josh and the colors look great. And these envelopes are for my baby shower for this little baby girl. So now we're headed to the Grove. Peanut butter smoothie, y'all. You guys, I just discovered my dress has pockets. Look, this is so exciting. So I just finished at the Grove, went to some of my favorite stores, grabbed a couple of items for myself, some for the kids. Josh doesn't really like when I shop for clothes without him because he likes to be there, try them on. So didn't grab him any clothes this to go around. But I've been craving the miso black cod from Nobu. If you had it, you know that it's legit. And I have been trying to make it at home, but I keep falling asleep before I can marinate the cod and the miso stuff. So I called Nobu earlier to see if they would have an opening for just one for moi. And they said I can try and sit at the sushi bar, which I do not mind at all. I will sit in their parking lot. I really don't care. Just give me the cod. You know what I'm saying? So I'm driving over there to Malibu to see if they have any space for me. If they don't, I will think of something different, and then I'm gonna wrap this thing up and go back to the hotel room, because I don't know about you guys, but I really don't like being out late at night. Like once the sun goes down, like I'm in the house. I don't know what it is, but it's just, I really don't like being out late, running around by myself after dark. That ship has long sailed for me, and there's really no reason other than I just don't like it, to be honest. So let's head to Nobu and see if they have something yummy for me, and then we're gonna get back in before the sun sets. Okay guys, so I made it back in. Just made it just before the sun was officially all the way down, before it was complete darkness. So I still count that as a win. I feel safe. Now I'm about to enjoy my pie and just watch, I guess, whatever show I want to uninterrupted. This trip's been really good to just heal my soul, to be quite honest. I think over my journey as a mother, which I've been a mom for almost 10 years now, which is insane. But over this journey, I feel that I've evolved to really appreciate the separation between the different identities that I have. When I was a young mother, in terms of young in the motherhood game, my whole life was wrapped up in my daughter, Reagan. She went with me everywhere. If she couldn't go, or if there weren't children that were around, very likely I couldn't come for a variety of reasons. Babysitting availability, me trusting someone to babysit her, and then also me being worried about her being out of my presence as well. And so we were very attached, had a really close relationship. But as time has gone on, I realized that my identity became very wrapped up in my motherhood. I didn't used to think that it was, but in retrospect, it certainly was. Reagan was my entire life. And in a way, she almost became an idol in my life, in the sense that everything was about her. And as she became older, like around preschool age, I realized that I did not want to raise a child who was self-centered, who felt like the world revolved around them. And I, in a way, was making the world revolve around her by pretty much catering to almost her every whim. Now, that's not to say that she was poorly behaved, because, I've had teachers, her grandparents, strangers, whomever, comment that she's extremely well behaved. So there's a flip side to that too, because I think she was so well behaved because I was pouring into her so much. But on the other side of that, I think that had I not stopped with this Reagan-centric, child-centric view of motherhood, then she would have grown up to be very self-centered, very selfish, just thinking the world really revolved around her. I really want her to be a well-rounded world citizen as opposed to, just someone who thinks it's just all about her. So now that I've entered into this new phase as a mother where I have 2 children now, and the relationship between Reagan and I has changed, I think for the better. And that's because I'm really taking time to care for me, to take care of myself. When I met Joshua, he was, very vocal about the fact that I didn't take enough time for myself. I was kind of bringing up the rear in a way, like making sure Reagan was dressed to the nines. And I was just like, well, I'll bring it up. Not to say that I looked poorly, but, you can certainly tell where all my efforts were going. That's for sure. So now I do take time to take care of myself, take breaks. This is for my mental health. This is just for my physical health, all of it. I have a very demanding job, and, just as an attorney and then as a mother, it can be very demanding as well. And both of those things can be all consuming if I let them. So me pulling away to take this time to tend to myself, to have uninterrupted quiet time, to allow the Lord to pour into me and to heal me, convict me even, it's really vital for me. And I do feel that I am a better mother and a better person when I do pull away and rest. So this week in a way has been very refreshing, very healing for me. And now I'm about to enjoy my pies and watch television. I am dressed and I am ready to partake in some brunch, you guys. I like brunch, the concept of brunch, because it marries savory and sweet. Because I'm honestly not a breakfast girl, but I like brunch because, get some of the lunch, dinner qualities in that I usually go for. So I'm gonna try this place called Republique today, downtown. Doesn't look like they take reservations for a Sunday brunch, so I'm just gonna try and go. They've only been open for about 45 minutes. So hopefully, with it being this early in the morning, I am able to get a seat for a solo person. So feeling pretty good today. I will say that I feel a little self-conscious with the heart monitor on right now, but my other dress was sleeveless. And this one it has a sleeveless option too. I can put the sleeves down, but I decided to put the sleeves up, put my shoulders away for a little bit. And I'm actually really liking this dress. I didn't show you guys the dress from yesterday, so I will show it today. This is an Amazon find. So we see it has these little loopies here for a belt. I do not want to wear the belt, so there, but it's stretchy, bump friendly, very economical. And it's like this little nap dress trend that's going on right now. So I really like it. Hugs the bump just right, but it's super, super lightweight. You can see that it's not much weight to it, which is fine for me because your girl is feeling pretty heavy and hot lately, being pregnant in high summer. Luckily, LA has been pretty mild compared to where I live in the Inland Empire, so I've been loving it. So I'm gonna head over there, see what they're talking about, see if they can fit your girl in. And then I'm going to finish packing up and head back to my babies and to Jay. Hey, you guys, brunch was excellent. Republique is very good. I would highly recommend that you go there. I had the brioche French toast and the kimchi fried rice. And then I got a ton of pastries to go so that I can bring them home to Jay and the kids. Overall, I really enjoyed it. The aesthetic in there, can we talk about that? It was good. It was beautiful. And even the way that they crafted the pastries, I told the people assisting me, like, it's the artistry for me, honestly. Like, I love when people pursue excellence in what they're doing, and you can really tell that the folks over there are really pursuing excellence. So shout out to them, give them a try if you're in town. My thoughts about this trip is that it was much needed. I actually don't remember the last time I took just a me trip. It was possibly in the fall, to be honest, but I really needed it. And I would highly encourage you, whether you're a mom or not, just a human being, please take some time for you. I can't stress it enough. For me, I have really been struggling, to be a little transparent here. This pregnancy has been a doozy. My last pregnancy was difficult for other reasons, but this one I really feel has taken a toll on my mental health. And there's been some physical symptoms that are arising. This time away has really been refreshing for me so that I can just take a step back from everything, work, the kids, Joshua, and just be and just enjoy things and allow my body to enjoy a meal instead of rushing through it since I have to go do something next, you know? But just savoring the moment, letting myself sleep until I feel well rested, enjoying a TV show and actually being able to zone into it as opposed to it playing in the background and me kind of missing the main point. And then finally having quiet time where it's not rushed or it's not condensed, but it just languishes on and is very sweet, you know? And so I'm feeling really full from a mental health standpoint. I feel mostly refreshed in a sense. I'm going to be taking the next few weeks to prepare for maternity leave pretty soon. I was informed by my doctor that I need to go out sooner rather than later. So I'm going to be wrapping some things up at work. This is my first time actually going on maternity leave while employed. So this will be a journey for me, but I have some learned tricks and tips to help me transition my cases to someone else while I'm on leave right now. So if you're interested in learning how to gracefully transition out of maternity leave, I'm happy to show that. Let me know if you're interested. But 'tis time to go home because as I was eating, I really missed my kids. Like all of a sudden I was like, I need to go home. I miss my babies. So I feel good being apart from them, but now I'm ready to get back to them. All right, y'all, I'm headed out to go see Josh and my babies. Wish me in the bump safe travels back to the Inland Empire. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Talk to you later, bye.